So today I am reviewing for you Once Upon a Time Season 5. So if you haven't seen Seasons 1 to 4, I wouldn't recommend that you watch this video because spoilers, but obviously I won't spoil anything for Season 5, or at least I will try my very, very best not to. Although it is kind of all merging together for me now. Basically, as with I think all of the seasons, it's split into two halves. The first half is based around Emma becoming the Dark One and her kind of world of evil and her family trying to bring her back from that and all of that kind of stuff. So they wasn't really focused around any specific fairy tales or stories that we know. So that was really interesting and quite a nice step out of the fairy tale world, with obviously still all the characters we know and love and new characters, but focused on Emma and her dark side rather than any specific stories. The second half of the season was focused on gods, the gods of Olympus. So we had Hercules, we met Hercules for a short time. We focused on Hades, and I don't want to say any more about that because it kind of gives spoilers for the first half of season 5. But we met Hades, we learned about his past, and we learned more about some of the gods of Olympus. So that was really interesting. Kind of glazed over a little bit through the first half of this season. It was interesting, but I didn't feel like it had that same pizzazz that the first couple of seasons had. And I really do feel like season 4 had its great moments, it also had its dull moments, and I think the first half of season 5 was kind of the same. Whereas the second half I really enjoyed. I thought it was fascinating. I also know that season 5 had 23 episodes, and at the end of the 21st episode I thought, we could be done, like it could be done here, what the hell is going to happen in the next 2 episodes? And it was kind of a little bit, I'm not going to say it was a throwaway, it was a real development for some of the characters, and it was really good, and I really appreciated some of it. I thought it was great, but it wasn't sort of necessary to the plot in that sense. So I'm not quite sure how I felt about the end of season 5, but I did really enjoy the second half with all of the stuff with Hades. I thought Hades was a fantastic villain, and we also got to revisit some characters that we haven't seen in a long time, so that was really exciting. Yeah, I really enjoyed it for the most part. I think all of these actors are so developed into their characters now that every time new characters get added, it works beautifully because they all already fit together so nicely. And I really enjoy that Storybrooke is still such a central part of the plot, and we're going to a lot more places now that the budget is growing and everything, but we're still kind of keeping our base at Storybrooke, and I'm pleased about that. I hope that that continues into season 6, so I am now officially ready to be up to date, and I can't wait. Yeah! And that's everything, because my battery's flashing at me. Thanks for watching. Bye!